Most have to live in towns, but deep within us, there's a feeling that this is not quite right. We need not feel that we are prisoners of the town, for a wise town provides the means of escape. Amid the sea of brick, it makes green islands, places of rest where nature is still to be enjoyed. We want to swim. We ought to learn to swim, and we are taught to swim if we need the lesson. Sun and water make the ideal mixture. Here, people of the right shape look their best. A swimming pool can be quite a beauty parlor. You can stay on top of the water as dive into it. Why not go boating round the Green Islands? It's exercise, but it's not exhausting. The lake is a perfect piece of scenery with its canopy of sky and curtain of trees. Outside the Green Islands is the Green Belt. This has to be carefully won and carefully kept. Some of these hills and downs are quite a way out. They're for the young and active and for those who can take long outings at weekends and bank holidays. We must keep the green ring round the great city while we keep the Green Islands safe inside it. How much land ought we to say? In London, there's 12 square miles of open space, but according to the London plan, there ought to be 20. We can turn derelict spaces into a children's playground. Then the pent-up boys and girls can really clamber and kick up their heels and work off all their energy with no harm or nuisance done. They're safe too in a place like this, no worry to their parents. August comes in with the fun of the fair. Crowds of people like being in a crowd, at least on August bank holiday. Girl gardeners know how to keep their world trim and tidy. It's tranquil here. They talk about the colored counties, but the towns can lay on the color too. Summer begins to wilt away, but there is glory in an autumn garden. The green island may lose its greenery, but it has the red and gold splendor of the turning foliage, as well as the sadness of the falling leaf. The bell is sounding and it's time to go. But the islands have their winter beauty coming, and their winter service for continued fun and games. The space given to sports is eagerly used. Snow doesn't come to us very often. When it does, it's a mess in the streets, but it means beauty in the parks, and fun too for the humans, but not for the animals. The ponds are frozen, and it won't be safe to skate unless there is a long, hard frost. Meantime, the waterfowl are feeling the drought and the pinch. They have a hard time ahead, but kindly humans come to the rescue. The thaw is here, and the day is lengthened. The green islands are not fully green again, but they can start to show their colors. The flags of spring are going up. The daffodils take the winds of March and light our way to April. The sap is rising in the trees, and now at last the bud is on the bough, and with the bud, the blossom. Magnolia bursts out. Magnolia. It sounds magnificent. It is magnificent. Now it's children's hour for nature. So nests are built in the bushes or on the waterside, and the perky moorhen thinks of a brood. So do the ducks. No ugly ducklings here. Proud as a peacock, they say, and why not with a tail like that and the ladies to admire you? But we must not forget the human beings. For civilized man, an urbanized animal feels a need for open spaces where the walls move back and color, space, and air abound. We make and keep the parks. Some make it a canopy for rest. Others go walking to see the pageant of the season. It is a pageant, a real trooping of the color. The tulips spring to attention. No wonder there's a stream of folk to see them. As spring returns, they know what the green islands mean. It is the answer to the clutter and the clatter of the town.